What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at the end of era Tim Howard play review coming up next. So if you want to get your hands on this Tim Howard, this premium SBC version of Tim Howard, you're looking to spend around about 40k on pretty much all consoles. To be honest, it's only one squad builder and you only need one Inform, one MLS player and one Everton player. So predominantly a lot of people will be going for Pickford for their Everton player and then more than likely David Villa for their MLS. It is only 75 chem and 83 rated, so to be honest, it's a very easy squad builder for an 89 rated keeper. The big downside to this keeper obviously is the fact that he is in the MLS and he is American, so the linkage with him is very specific to that league. So maybe in the future there might be some other links that you can get. Obviously, if you've got the Martinez, I think it's the player of the season, the 86 or so, obviously you can start to build your team there. Obviously, when Team of the Season comes out as well, you'll already be prepared for a Tim Howard and then a Martinez. Personally, I don't have the Martinez, but I do have this one now, obviously. So it's very affordable. 40k for an 89 rated keeper that even if he is just in your team, or maybe you've got an MLS team that you're putting on the bench for maybe the Team of the Season, it's possibly worth the investment. And personally, 40k for me, it's a couple of days worth of playing and you've pretty much got it as an average player. You don't even need any sort of trading method anywhere for that. So looking at some basic information for Tim Howard, he is 6'3" and right footed. He does have a 3-star weak foot and pretty much every other stat or whatever the information really is rendered useless, the fact that he is a goalie. So let's look at his stats and break them down then. So 88 diving, that's alright. 86 handling, yeah, it's alright. 84 kicking, pretty decent actually. I quite like the kicking of this card. Thought he did have a really nice kick, especially if you're playing rivals and want to put a kicking stat on him as well. Obviously that would make it even better. He's got 89 positioning, again really nice, and then he does have 89 reflexes. Also, just to top that off, he does have 57 speed, which in comparison to Czech, I'm just quickly having a look, he has 7 speed more than Czech. So personally, I could see that definitely. He did manage to come out a little bit quicker than Czech, for my opinion. And obviously, he is 2 ratings lower. I think the speed is pretty average. Speed's a funny one because it's never going to be insanely high like the 90s, I believe. I'm pretty sure. If I look at De Gea, I did this in the last video. I should really just get De Gea on a thumbnail. So he's got 75. So you can kind of justify there that De Gea, a 97 rated keeper, has still only got 75 speed. So personally, I've always looked at possibly 45 and above on speed is somewhat decent. I'm not too sure how that was on previous FIFAs. I'm not too sure how it works with keepers on this one, as I've not done a huge comparison with keepers. Because I've got De Gea, I've not really used any other keeper since getting him in Team of the Year. So, and then the only other keeper I've used in this game is Courtois. So again, I'm very new to keepers and their abilities, and personally, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that I reflect on any other keeper in comparison to De Gea, and that is because he is the best. Like, by far, Courtois blown out of the water. Team of the Year De Gea is the best rated keeper on the game, and in my opinion is the best keeper in the game. So that is just my opinion. I think until Team of the Season comes out, there's going to be no one close. I potentially like to see some of the upgraded ones coming around soon, but Tim Howard, I thought very good coming off the line. Thought he was fantastic. Again, silly mistakes. As you'll see in this game, there's a few goals that I'm expecting him to save with these high stats on here. Obviously, they're not quite 90s and above, but I'm still expecting some of these really basic shots being saved, and he just doesn't do it for me. And I think even with his height, I'm pretty sure, I don't think De Gea is really the tallest keeper at all. Oh no, bloody hell, he's 6'4". I didn't expect that. So he's 6'3", so I can give him that one. Personally, I thought De Gea was actually a lot smaller than that, but I suppose not. Obviously, the facts don't lie. But I think that is the thing with Tim Howard. Obviously, I weren't expecting him to be super insane that he's going to be the next keeper that I'm going to use forever, but I expected something a little bit better than what he was showing me, especially in the match that I've highlighted. Obviously, I've highlighted a few clips and goals and stuff like that for him, and I don't know, I just didn't really feel it with him. I don't know if it was just the few games that I played with him. I just think he made some very rookie errors, in my opinion. That may be the game's fault, and it may be my defending fault. I know a couple in there definitely was me not concentrating. I was probably watching something at the same time, and I can totally get that, but even when I was concentrating and maybe they got a through on goal, I'm expecting them to pull something off, and he just didn't for me. So, overall rating wise, I'm going to take that away. I'm going to go off the stats, go off what I did see that was nice, and I'm going to give him an 8.1. Pretty much just because I felt like there was more that he could give me. I didn't like the rookie mistakes, and I think personally, he is worth definitely going for if you're going to make like an MLS team or if you're going to make an American team. I think for 40k, he's definitely worth the money you get, because 40k is pretty decent for any 89 rated player. Obviously, a squad builder, you could whack him in if you really just didn't want to use him. A squad builder is perfect, as an 89 rated card is probably cheaper than most 89 rateds anyway, and he is a goalie, so he takes that out of the way. So there is that element, so that's really good. But overall, somewhat average for me, not really too impressed with him, but he is still a card that's added to the collection. So let me know down below, have you done this card? If not, if you have, let me know how you thought about him. If not, why not? Let me know down below. Make sure you like this video and subscribe for more content coming very soon. Peace!